Hello, happy Tuesday. A couple of updates, and I will respond to a question I got yesterday. First things first, get your flu shot if you haven't already gotten one. While we're nearing the end of flu season, it usually wraps up in April or May. This is not the year that you want to catch the flu and come down with a fever, because you're going to be worried and your doctors are going to be worried that maybe you have COVID. So I would highly recommend, if you haven't gotten a flu shot, you head over to your Walgreens or your CVS. These shots are given everywhere, and get one, so that at least you can avoid having a fever in a time where fevers can lead to a lot of testing. So I got a question asking, how do you know when to go to your doctor or to the hospital if you're concerned about COVID? Okay. I got a letter from a doctor's office, which I ended up not continuing to see, but they sent some really interesting information which I thought was useful. This is what they were recommending to their patients. They said, number one, if you have mild cold or flu symptoms, runny nose, cough, fatigue, remain home and don't go into their office because you could spread the disease. They recommended to stay home, get rest, monitor your temperature, drink plenty of fluids, and take Tylenol to alleviate your symptoms. Now, in cases of severe flu-like symptoms, a temperature over 101, in addition to respiratory symptoms, a cough, shortness of breath, and have been in close contact with someone with COVID-19, or you need to talk to someone about it, you need to call your doctor's office, and they'll help you decide what you should do. Right now, the New York State guidelines for testing for COVID-19 are, if an individual has come into contact with another person known to be positive, we're testing them. If an individual has traveled to a country where they've issued a level 2 or 3 travel notice and shows symptoms of illness, we're testing them. That would be China, Japan, Korea, and Italy, I believe. If an individual is quarantined and has shown symptoms of COVID-19, then of course we're testing. If they're symptomatic and have not tested positive for any other infection, we will test for COVID, and other cases where the facts and circumstances warrant, as determined by the clinician in the Department of Health. So we are about to have a lot more availability of testing. The commercial labs are getting their tests out, which radically increases the number of tests that can be processed. So we're now going to be getting more information, also having to deal with a higher info flow. I hope that is helpful to you, and make sure, wash your hands and get your flu shot if you already haven't gotten one. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday.